You guys are here because you want to learn how to be a better attacker at Town Hall 11 and actually any Town Hall level using the Queen Walk. That's the focus of today's video, and I have some tips for you to be better. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and today we're hanging out over in Buy Forever as we look at some strategies specific to Town Hall 11. Now, even though they're Town Hall 11 attacks, doesn't mean these strategies can't be used at Town Hall 9, 10, or Town Hall 12 either. So it's a good video for you to kind of sharpen up on your Queen Walk, guys. My favorite strategy to start out an attack inside the game. If you're new to Clash of Clans, new to this channel, or new anywhere, come subscribe to the channel because I come out with daily Clash of Clans videos and other gaming videos as well on my channel. But before I babble on, let's get into the first attack. We're going to jump right on in and check out this attack done by I Choose You. This attack is, in my opinion, the strongest attack strategy across the board in Clash of Clans from Town Halls 9 through Town Hall 12. We have the Queen Walk Lalo. You're going to start out with that Queen Walk, funnel down the base, really get some good value, maybe lowering the clan castle, taking out a hero or two, taking out some air defenses, following it with the Lalo Lava Hounds with balloons behind. Notice that king being used to help establish this funnel. It's going to make the queen go down here towards the southernmost portion of the base as she follows the defenses that are in front of her. She's going to be dealing with a little bit of skeletons here. Those pesky skeletons really can slow things down. That's why they're here as a trap in the game. But the queen does make her way around. We have that balloon coming in before the baby dragon. What that did right there, it acted as a coconut loon, getting rid of the air mine that was there, protecting both the baby dragon and those healers. Notice the queen walk turning into a queen charge as she now jumps herself into the base and is able to get deeper within, getting closer to that enemy queen, getting closer to that clan castle, and getting closer to that other air defense that's right here in front of her. She's going to step on up here, lower the clan castle, out of which comes a dragon and some other stuff, including a witch, which can be annoying right there for our queen. Our queen takes down the enemy queen, takes down the dragon right there, and is now going to deal with the witch that just came out of that clan castle. And you know, the witches, if you don't have that poison, they can be a big problem for your queen. She's doing a great job here, stepping up, going to be targeting that second air defense really soon after she gets rid of those traps. Those are those air bombs that are being a little pesky towards her healers. Actually, maybe she's going to ignore them. No, there we go. And up top, we have the Stone Slammer coming in with the balloons behind. Now, all the strategies we're looking at today, guys, are going to be different. Some are going to be the same, but they're all going to really highlight the Queen Walk and getting objectives taken care of before the attack even gets into the main portion. You can pull in the 3 stars. It's really the plan, guys. It's really what you're going for when you're playing this game. Pulling in that triple. Look at that Grand Warden's Eternal Tome ability being used right there as the balloons pass through the center of the base. We have our Lava Hound doing some good tanking on top of the final air defense as well. And now the rest is cleanup time. One Lava Hound did not even pop. Our queen is still up. Her ability was used. And look at all the troops left over in the cook area. They're all ready to go, and 1 minion, 1 goblin, and 1 spell not even used. The base was overwhelmed by I Choose You. Our number 21 against the number 10 base right here from the opponent, and what a beautiful one right here, demonstrating the power of that Queen Walk / Queen Charge as she takes herself into the base, took out the clan castle, took out the queen, and took out 2 air defenses on this one before the balloons even were dropped onto the map. Guess who it is again? It's I Choose You with the same strategy. We have 2 Lava Hounds, 5 healers for the Queen Walk, 20 balloons, and we're going to see this one starting right now. Notice the Stone Slammer is the siege unit of choice on here, and I have to say I agree with that choice. It always seems to do a really nice job. We got the queen, the king coming in from the eastern side of the base, a little wizard behind, getting some good value, although that Tesla does pop up and takes out our wizard. Queen's right there up in the northeastern side of the base, popping right in front of this Tesla. We're gonna get those healers on her pretty quickly, but she is getting low on health. Waited very long right there to get those healers on her. Really dangerous by I Choose You, but he had his plan. Look at the jump spell being dropped. That's gonna do some huge value yet again. 1 air defense taken down. Multi-target Inferno Tower, which is a disaster for balloons, is going to be taken down. The enemy queen is taken down. Jumping into another compartment, going to take out the air defense and air sweeper. 2 air sweepers, actually. And then even move further into the base to try and get the the Inferno Tower, the other multi-target Inferno Tower. Nice job with the rage spell. Pro tip, invest in that rage spell so that the queen can stay up. You don't want your queen walk to die. You want to utilize the rage spells so that the camp space that you're using to get those healers is not completely wasted, because in this attack, if your queen dies, the healers just float in space doing nothing. Nice job with the poison spell on top of the Lava Hound and cleaning up those pups right there. Minions are in to even help out. Queen lured the clan castle, took out 2 air defenses, took out the enemy queen, 2 Inferno Towers. Really solid value, and I think that's the key of today's video is value. The value you get of a queen walk is incredible. If you can learn how to queen walk properly, you get so much value from the attack in the beginning and sometimes even in the end of the attack, like we saw in the last attack that we were just watching also from I Choose You. The queen walk helped clean up the entire base. The Stone Slammer does just go down right there. The queen, she's pounding on some wall up top, but the balloons are pathing on through pretty nicely, only having to worry about 4 defenses and any traps that they encounter along the way. We have 1 Wizard Tower, an Archer Tower, and 2 Tesla left. Although, even if all the balloons went down to these defenses, we still have our queen walk. Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be a 3-star, guys. I Choose You pulled in a 6-pack in this war, utilizing the same exact strategy, demonstrating the power of Queen Walk Lalo. And no, not only that, notice the Queen's ability, not even using this attack. Craziness right there, guys. Part of the reason he utilized the rage spells instead of utilizing the Queen's ability, which worked out beautifully for him. Trolley is in the house. Queen walking it this time with my favorite, the Miners. I love seeing Queen walk Miners right here, guys. Gets me so excited because it is my favorite attack strategy inside of Clash of Clans. And little sneak peek here, I do have a Town Hall 10 Miner attack video coming from this exact war. It's going to be one of my upcoming videos, so stay tuned for that one. Make sure you come back to see what Buy Forever did with Miners at Town Hall 10. Look at the Stone Slammer coming in here solo, just rocking through this base, taking out some good defenses, dropping the balloons down as well, hasting through, opening up some wall, although the Queen is going to take a jump instead of opening in the base. I think Trolley may have been concerned that she would have walked down and around rather than walking through the opening in the base. Nice job with the Queen and Rage spell right on top of that dragon. You want to take down the dragon quick. You don't want that thing shooting at you too often. And the Queen is going to be frozen right here, which means all of these traps, all of these skeletons are actually going to do a little bit of damage to her healers right there. She may lose 1. It is so close. Looks like she does not. There's like a sliver of health left in that healer. She's stepping up into the base, and again, we're not worried about air defenses on this attack. We're worried about narrowing down the base, making a sure path for the Miners from point A to point B. We have the King coming in as well, establishing that funnel as well from the northernmost portion of the base. The Miners should path right on into the center, and with that Grand Warden supporting behind. Now, this is the same attack strategy that I'm using right now at Town Hall 10 as I'm pushing Legends League. I'm using the Stone Slammer, the Queen Walk Miner, and it does a really nice job. Now, that's at Town Hall 12. This video focused at Town Hall 11. Look at that Grand Warden's ability making everything invincible right there. The healers are even invincible for the time being. We do have to push that multi-target Inferno. Look at that beautiful heal spell right in that gap in the base where there could be some giant bombs hanging out. I'm talking about right here. Great placement of that spell. Although there were no giant bombs in there, you could anticipate there would be. Miners are cleaning up this base like bosses, making it look easy. I wish it were this easy when I was pushing using this strategy. I guess things change a little bit from Town Hall 11 to 12, but Trolley is giving a fantastic example of how to get it done. Queen Walk Miners, and the Queen, she didn't even last in this one, guys. The Queen did go down, but the cool thing about a Queen Walk with Miners is if the Queen goes down, the healers can still go support the Miners, whereas in Lalo, they just float. Like I said before, they can't help anything else in the attack. Jon Snow comes to town, and with his attack, we are looking at another Miner attack. So you know I'm excited. You know I'm happy. And look at this surge right here. Starting off with the Stone Slammer as part 1 of the attack, opening up some of the base right here, lowering the clan castle, poisoning that dragon, getting that wall completely open. Those balloons doing a decent job. So basically a sacrificial Stone Slammer and sacrificing those balloons as well to lower the clan castle and open up the base. Dragon has been poisoned decently, but still has some life left. We have the Queen Walk coming in from the northernmost portion of the base with those, I think it was 5 healers. I actually didn't look when we started out this attack. Let me know down below. And also, guys, if you are enjoying the video, make sure you throw a big thumbs up on it. Help support me, Clash of Clans, and of course this YouTube channel. Another poison spell right there for that dragon. So 2 poisons in this composition. Really cool. You don't often see that. King on king action. Baby dragon assisting as well up there in the north. And our king is going to win that battle. Queen Walk is still going to go around. King encountering some Tesla right now. Actually, yes, it is our king encountering the Tesla. It was tough to see there with that other king down and dazed. Queen and king walking around the base together. Baby dragon coming as well. Where are the miners going to come into this attack? They're coming in from the northeastern side of the base, storming into the base. Now, the cool thing about this is the heroes are going to have nowhere to go but in. They have to go inside of the base as well. Good job with that freeze spell right there in the center of the base, and that heal spell doing some work, keeping those miners alive. They did actually slap into that ice golem. That's going to only stun them there momentarily, or I should say freeze them there, because it's not a stunning effect. Queen taking out that eagle artillery. Hopefully she gets that done quickly. We don't want another shot raining down, but I love that rage spell in the core of the base. Got those miners working hard, and then the heroes jumped right into it as well with those healers too. So really great value. No more spells left in this one. Just a couple of troops left over to help clean things up towards the end of the attack. Miners are still popping on through. We even have a minion over here cleaning some stuff up. And the queen is still walking through the base. The reason I like this one so much is because the queen and the king went into the base. They dove into the base with the miners. That allowed the healers to give support. That allowed the troops and the heroes to utilize the same spells. Example, that rage spell that was dropped right in the core of the base. The miners took advantage of it. Then a few seconds later, the heroes were able to come through it, and the healers as well. So such great value out of one spell placement. Really helped the attack pull in the 3-star. So Jon Snow doing some excellent planning, really making sure that everything went together in the end. And when you do things like that, that's how you pull in the 3 stars. And it's not just because you're getting lucky in war. You got to go out and train these up with friendly challenges. Try your best to actually make it happen before you go into war. That's just the way you clash, man. We have Grand Penguin entering the scene, and we're back with a Lalo. We're back with the Queen Walk Lalo, and this one as the Quad Quake. The Quad Quake is back in Clash of Clans, guys. People are using it all the time, and it's nice to see it making a recovery, really. I like it. It's nice to see when there's a spell in the game that's not just completely unused. Queen Walk is coming in from the east with that balloon baby dragon support. There's that Quad Quake. Notice it's softening up the air defense, taking almost half the health out of all those buildings right there in the center. Multi-target infernos allow the Queen Walk to walk. It allows the queen to just kind of push on through. Look at that balloon as well. Great value out of that balloon. Pulling out those air-seeking mines. Queen, deal with this mess right here. Keep your healers alive. Those archers are working on our queen, but our queen is stronger and she will win. King's coming in as well right here, funneling around the rest of the base, and the queen is going to encounter that dragon and the witch combination, but the poison spell is coming, as is the stone slammer. We saw the shadow coming from above. Stone slammer coming into the base, opening up the wall. Queen is going to help out, step up into that compartment with the eagle artillery. Will she make that step up? It looks like she's going to. Yes, she can make that reach right there, guys. Stone slammer beautifully opening wall. Unfortunately, there's nothing to actually walk through the wall where the stone slammer is opening, but the slammer did a nice job funneling the base down, so all the balloons and pups and hounds are coming from the north and come right down straight towards the south of the base. So actually a stone slammer doing funneling. Nice job there, Grand Penguin. I love how that was done. It's not something that we see done all the time here in the game. The balloons hasted, the balloons invincible, the balloons dominating this base. Again, just a handful of troops left over in the composition to clean things up towards the end of the attack. But again, not even going to be needed because the Queen Walk, a ton of balloons, only a few defenses left in the base, and check the cleanup troops just coming behind organically through the base. Pups, the minions, just a gorgeous strategy that you should be using, and use it with the Queen Walk, guys. Now, it's not better every time, but I find it's better most of the time to go with a Queen Walk to start out your attack rather than just going in with Sui heroes and having them die off on you. I like the Queen living until the end of the attack. It's Jazz and James with this one, and what do we have here? Miners again. Queen Walk Lalo and Queen Walk Miners were dominating in this war at Town Hall 11, and here is the final example for today's video. Let me know in the comments below which of the two strategies do you prefer to use, or maybe it's base dependent and base specific what you actually choose. Nice job with the free spell on that air defense, allowing this slammer to get in here and open up the base a little bit so our queen can walk inside there. Nice job with the queen early so that the queen's got the air defense so the slammer can get a little bit deeper into the base. Looks like that corner of wall right there was opened up as well. We have a lava hound and we have a balloon coming out of the clan castle. Rage spell on top of our queen. Gonna take out that balloon and then work on that lava hound. Look at the lava hound trying to beat down on our ice golem. Gonna do nothing right there. It's actually gonna freeze it, but the pups are not frozen. If you have a frozen lava hound that pops, the pups, they're not frozen. Now you know, if you didn't know before. Now the cool thing is the queen is going to be able to shut down the eagle artillery before any more of the attack actually comes on through. King is coming in with a minion in behind from the northernmost portion of the base, just again funneling down the base, making it more narrow for these balloons to path in one direction. I always like throwing a wizard or two or sometimes three behind my king just to make sure that he can path on through and get that ranged attack as well on top of his sword, because sometimes there's something over the wall that you want to just kind of take out. Queen on queen going on right here. And now come the miners right here, guys. Remember that eagle artillery is no longer a thing to worry about. Miners are being healed up as they go through the base. Really great choice of placement on those heal spells. I anticipate one right between the inferno towers as well. Let's see if that actually goes down. We got one, nothing in the first compartment of the infernos, but will he put, there we go. Right over here, there were some open spots yet again where you can anticipate giant bombs, although these giant bombs, really weird placements there on the outside of the base. Good work with that freeze spell. We got one miner coming in on top of that inferno tower, and we have the tornado trap doing nothing to your miners. Giga bombs at Town Hall 10, tornado traps, they do not affect the miners. So the miners are, they're what is it, invincible to those two different types of defenses or traps. Pretty sweet that you have an invincible troop to it. I don't know. We should be seeing more of this. And in this war, we did see a lot of this, showing that it dominates, that it does well, and that's a strategy that you should try out. Queen Walk Miner, Queen Walk Lalo, what's your favorite? I want to know down below, guys. And I hope you enjoyed this video breaking down the Queen Walk a little bit more as we take down that final Inferno Tower. By the way, did you see Clash with Ash's vlog where he got an Inferno Tower tattoo on his arm? Pretty sweet. If you didn't check it out, you may as well. I'm a huge fan and friend of Clash with Ash, so I suggest you go check out his vlog. It's pretty sweet. Before we get out of here though today, guys, I think it's time that we upgrade our Grand Warden to another level. As you can see right here, my Warden is sitting at a level 33, but I can go buy a hammer. And I think we should do that right now. We're going to go to the shop. We're going to go right here to the League shop, and I have a Hammer of Heroes that I could purchase. We're going to do it right now. Amazing. And now we're going to come on over to the Grand Warden, and we're going to use the Hammer of Heroes and upgrade the Grand Warden to level 34. I don't like it when my Warden's down, so I may just continue buying hammers and getting books to do this sort of thing, but let's get him up there. Yes, there we go. Grand Warden instantly to level 34. You saw it happen right here, guys. Such exciting stuff. I love this kind of thing. I love Clash of Clans. Let me know what you guys think of it down below as well. But if you made it this far in the video, hashtag made it. Obviously, you love Clash of Clans as well. And if you don't, then you must really just love me. So guys, thank you so much for hanging out today. Remember, if you want to come find me, you can find me over on Twitter at EchoThroughMe. And I'll see all of you guys back here later on today with another video. But before you do, check out this one as well. I think you're going to like it. Take care, guys.